King of the Road.
Happy New Year, and thanks for tuning in to the King of the Road Show. I'm Jim King. In this episode, we're continuing our look in the rear view at 2009 King of the Road adventures. In this segment, we'll air our exclusive concert footage and interviews with Wayne Toups and t.graham. Oh, and by the way, since we're mentioning concerts, the 23rd annual Gulf Coast Music Hall of Fame show, formerly the Janis Joplin Birthday Bash, will take place at the Port Arthur Civic Center on Saturday, January 23rd. Marcia Ball will be the featured entertainer with special guest Susan Pierce. She's a Janis Joplin impersonator. Jivin' Jean, Ken Marvel Band, Still Cruisin', and Ultra Sway. Ball and Cajun music producer Floyd Swallow will be inducted into the Gulf Coast Music Hall of Fame that night. Tickets for the Gulf Coast Music Hall of Fame show are on sale now at A&S Music, Swicegood Music, the Port Arthur Civic Center box office, and the Penny Record in Bridge City and Orange. Now for the first segment with the Wayne Toups and t.graham. Ride shotgun with me as we look in the rear view of the King's Caddy.
One man has the power to take you behind the scenes. Jim King of the Road.
Jim King of the Road.
We're checking out the legendary Wayne Toups and Zyda Cajun's recent concert in Beaumont. Wayne Toups was born and raised on a rice farm in Crawley, Louisiana, not far from Lafayette. He picked up an accordion when he was 13 and quickly began winning accordion contests. Since his early beginnings, Toups' career has become the stuff of legends. Wayne has appeared on the albums of a number of Nashville notables, including Alan Jackson, Sammy Kershaw, and Beaumont's own George Jones, Mark Chestnut, and Clay Walker.
I guess that time of the music was called for radio, you know. They were doing a little Cajun flavor stuff, and country radio was accepting that kind of stuff. So I was right in the middle of it, you know.
Some people say that you actually invented this Zydecation format.
Well, I think, I don't know if I invented it. I came up with the word, you know, Zydecation, because I thought I was using the root of Cajun music and adding a little flavor of Zydeco, but always also with a southern rock feel and a rhythm and blues feel. So
yeah,
it's a musical gumbo, you know. It's an infusion of different kinds of style, but the root of the music comes from where I come from, you know.
King of the Road.
It's the King of the Road show, and you're watching King of the Road's best clips.
If you're sorry that you've hurt me and you've seen the light, do me a party favor, girl, and love me tonight.
Before the Honky Tonk Texas concert, we had the pleasure of visiting with T. Graham Brown for the third time on the King of the Road show.
look who's gonna get down again, T. Graham Brown. Good to see you, man. It's like your second home away from home, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
Texas.
We're going to, about 30 more minutes or so, we're going to get in there and have some fun. I'm ready to rock.
We had a record
Big
heat
time.
today. I think it was like 102 degrees. Did you go play golf? Because I know you like
No,
to play golf.
boy, it was too hot.
No?
I stayed in the air conditioning, man. It's still hot.
You get yourself some good Cajun food?
I haven't eaten yet, actually.
I know you like that boudin.
They got me something in the back there. I'm gonna sing first and eat later.
T. Graham Brown
I
back in
had
Southeast
some
Texas.
pork rinds for breakfast, so I'm all right.
All right. All started for this man back in 1982, because I'm old. I remember that.
You're just a young man.
You moved to Nashville in 1982, and you started singing jingles, and that's how you first made a name for yourself. Then, of course,
Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't.
I was going to ask you to demo.
Almond Joy's got nuts. Mounds don't.
What was the first one you did?
McDonald's, I think, was the first one I did, actually.
Now, I heard you did one for the Super Bowl, $1 million ad.
Yeah, it was a McDonald's. It was actually, that was the first $1 million minute. But boy, now a minute, I don't know what it goes for, several million now. But the jingle business isn't what it used to be, but it's still working.
He's telling it like it used to be.
I am. Is anybody in here named Darlene? I'm gonna send it out to Darlene. Darling, sit down, I need to talk to you.
Jim, King of the Road.
It's the King of the Road show, and you're watching King of the Road's best clips.
When Rod Stewart presented me my trophy for the Hall of Fame, and he made a speech about me, and he said, well, I tell y'all one thing about Percy Sledge, whenever he sings, it ain't nothing a man can't do.
Coming up next, we'll visit with the legendary Percy Sledge.